Hey everybody, welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with your daily reading for Thursday, July 12th, 2018. I am using the Universal Weight Tarot. Yes, I'm switching it up today. I thought we could use a fresh deck. It's aggressively shuffled. So hopefully we'll get some new and interesting cards. So let's jump right in and see what we have for our Thursday. Page of Pentacles. There's one we haven't seen. This is good, hopefully. Okay, Page of Pentacles, that's double earth energy. This is our talent shining in this card. It's also a card of patience. Patience. I've been listening to some other tarot readers on YouTube. There's a couple that are my favorites. And they have had consistent messages about being patient because we're in eclipse season, and apparently we are having one today, if I have my dates right. Anyway, look into that. See how it might be affecting you. What are the general energies of the eclipse? What are we eclipsing in? What are we eclipsing out? But my point in mentioning the patience factor is that the Page of Pentacles is a patient card, although it's an exciting card too. It's just that good things come to those who are patient. All right, it's our talent shining. There's plentiful energy here, fertility, good fortune, and it's good fortune from tending our dreams, and that's where the patient part may come into play. In yesterday's reading, there was a brief message about how some of us may have yet to see evidence of our manifestations, and this card is encouragement backing that message up yesterday, saying it's imminent. We had an Ace of Wands pointing right at that yesterday too. So this is stay patient, trust the journey. There's passion in this card. It's having solid roots and a good foundation, and it's being loyal to your purpose. There's adventure, auspicious beginnings. So it's a very favorable card. Let's see what's next. The Moon. This is speaking to me of being blissfully unaware of what's in the unseen, though our intuition and our empathic nature may be quite heightened. So we're sensing something, but we don't know what. And it's my feeling, my guides are talking to me already about it, my feeling, the guides are weighing in and agreeing with me that it is the imminent arrival of some things that we've been working on. The other feeling I have is that as the eclipses happen, and I believe there are 3 of them, there's one today, there's one on the 27th, and there's one on August 11th, this period of time will show us significant change on a personal level. So the Moon, that's water, Pisces. There are so many meanings that could be applied to this card. I'm going to stick with what's already come out. It's sensing what's in the unseen, just not yet seeing it, and remaining patient for its arrival, its development, the mystery of the unfolding. That's actually kind of exciting. It's like knowing there's a surprise. Okay, next. Yeah, more patience, but restful, relaxing patience. This is a 4 of Swords, air. It's Jupiter in Libra. Jupiter's just gone direct. That's a good fortune energy there. So that's doubled up now with the Page of Pentacles. My feeling here is that it's like a breath of fresh air. It's a cool breeze after a seriously hot day. It's gentle harmony. It's restful contemplation. There's sanctuary here. So if some of us are feeling impatient, this is the way to go. Find sanctuary in our heart space. acknowledge that we have heightened awarenesses, that our gifts are firing and we're sensing something, even though we don't know exactly what it is. But we can be in excited anticipation of that. We don't have to be in stress, because this is releasing stress too, this Four of Swords. We do not have to go to a stressful place. The preference is excited anticipation for the surprises developing. King of Cups. There's my marrying man. Love this guy. Okay, air and water. There's Libra and Scorpio here. Libra, Scorpio. Gosh, what a pairing, those two. Beautiful. The King of Cups is considered a charismatic man. He's warm-hearted. He follows his intuition. Like the Queen of Cups, also very choosy about the people he allows close to him. He's very empathic and sometimes appears distant because he has exceptionally intense feelings, and he processes his life experience in an intense way and needs a little bit of time to sort that out. But in truth, he is super warm-hearted, very wholehearted, and if you have the favor of this man's friendship, you have a friend indeed. You know, he's very reliable, trustworthy. And as a romantic partner, since we've had a lot of romance readings lately, he's the ideal one. That's why I call him the marrying man. He is unafraid of intimacy. He will give you his whole heart and soul. He will put his whole self into the relationships that he cherishes. But his presence here in this reading, my guides say this is part of what's in our foundation. We've had consistent messages about how the relationships that we are deepening, expanding now are unlike relationships we've known of the past. So there is no comparison from those relationships and experiences to our new relationships and experiences. So this king showing up, my guides are having me pay close attention to his emotional intelligence and his fearlessness and intimacy. He also maintains exceptionally healthy boundaries, which is, it's something to aspire to, especially for water signs, because the water signs are so tough with boundaries. They find themselves getting, having their boundaries crossed all the time and not feeling really good about it. So take a page from this king and develop that. And boundaries aren't really there to keep people out. It's not really so much a containment sort of thing. It's more of knowing what's right and true for you and maintaining that no matter what. Not being talked out of it, not being negotiated with. That's just not cool. The other message on this card is to follow your heart. Follow your heart and stay patient in that process. Really good things are unfolding. My guides are saying that. There's beautiful, beautiful experience on our horizon. And in the now moment too, as we're relaxing into this shift in energy that we'll probably be feeling quite intensely through the eclipse season. So there's a little bit of mystery to this reading, and I like that. I kind of like not knowing. Feels like a good surprise. 9 of Pentacles. That's Earth, it's Venus and Virgo. Comfort, prosperity, plentiful. There it is again. So my feeling here is that there isn't much we have to do right now, but maintain our willingness, our receptivity in a relaxed way of being and in a patient way of being with excited anticipation. That's what this lady's all about. She's got a streak in her. I love this about the 9 of Pentacles. She's I see her as like a self-made woman. She's got it all together. She's attained a lot of her life goals and dreams. She's prosperous. She's generous. She will give and give within her healthy boundaries, which is great. She also, the thing I like most about her, as she appears very tempered, even-keeled, relaxed, comfortable in her own skin, but she's got a wicked wild instinct running through her. And it could just pop right out at any second. You don't know. That's part of the surprise with her. So, yeah. Let's embrace our wild instinct. Let's unleash it a little bit, folks. Have fun with it. The message that I'm feeling here, it's this relaxed way of being, but be willing to unleash it all. Just, yesterday's message at the end, I think one of the things that came out was one of the most attractive things is just being yourself. And if you can be comfortable in your own skin and allow your wild instinct to just be unleashed, that's some pretty potent energy. Enjoy it. Share it with the people you love. Let yourself out. Hang out on the edge of your comfort zone. It's a cool place. Yeah, Knight of Wands. He does that all the time. Love this guy. Fire. That's a double fire energy there. There's Scorpio, Sagittarius here too. The Knights bring proposals and they deliver messages. And this guy, he's full speed ahead, passionate, free, wild instinct. That's his bread and butter. Conscious illumination in this card, and blocks being lifted. So the way to lift the blocks is to be patient, be comfortable in your own skin, unleash yourself a bit, stay relaxed. So it's a repeating message. It's a nice balance, a good flow of energy. This feels like a vacation day to me. Maybe Thursday's a vacation day. I like the sound of that. Although I'd want more than one day of that. Okay. What else is important about this card? What am I feeling? What do my guides have to say? Desire and ambition combined. Freedom. That's the other thing. Be as free as possible today. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. I'm now curious. What is... The reason we look at the bottom of the deck is because it runs a theme of energy through the reading. So it's a strong point of focus. So the cards that we have turned over here have a relationship to what's on the bottom of the deck. And usually what's on the bottom of the deck is something that we are actively manifesting or has already manifested or is sprouting. So here we go. Let's take a peek. Yeah. Ace of Cups. I love that. Ace of Cups. Water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is love relationships beginning. It's the spark of the divine within the deep connectedness of a love relationship. And this card showed up over and over for 2.5 weeks. We've had about 5 days without seeing this card. So that was a little vacation from the Ace of Cups. But it's the divine and cosmic gift. It's the universe handing you the dream that you've been dreaming. So this makes a little bit more sense. We can't see or know all the details right now, and that's all right. The moon does offer us an opportunity to look at things in contrast and from a different perspective. There is the unknowable, the unseeable in the moon as well. But what the cards that are down here on the table are very passionate. They're very intimate. They're quite intense, and this is the connection that we're making in our love relationships right now. It's intense and passionate and exciting, and we just don't know all about it right now, and we don't need to. It's kind of exciting to think about being out there on the edge of your comfort zone, not having the answers, and having that anticipation for the discovery that's taking place within these new relationships. Discovering just how intimate is intimacy, how free and wild can you be, how relaxed can you be, how at ease and how patient can you be within passionate, fertile life experience. Those are great questions. I would love to hear your answers. Leave some comments, people. Tell me. I want to know. All right. I feel guided to pick a couple of the Chuck Spezzano cards, the Love Pat cards, because we have this Ace of Cups down. Let's see if there's anything else the guides, our guides, angels would like us to know. There you go. Come hither. I don't need to explain that. Hello, Knight of Wands. Hello, King of Cups. Hello, Nine of Pentacles. Sweet. Be the love that you are. Excuse me. Unleash that. That'll be fun. Look at this. Dream come true. That's the Ace of Cups. That's your manifestation. This has been an intense focus for a lot of people for a long time. And this is what's taking place. I feel like I have to move these cards like so. Actually, dream come true, Ace of Cups, then come hither. And, you know, I just set this deck down, and this is the one that was right on top. Or, actually, it's the bottom of the deck. Intimacy. That's wonderful stuff. It's just confirming everything we spoke about. So that's enough of those. We'll leave it right there. I'm going to move on to our Doreen Virtue Angel Answer cards. This is your opportunity to ask a question related to what's here, completely unrelated. I am at the very least going to pull 3 cards. So feel free to ask 3 questions silently to yourselves as you watch. Ooh, here we go. We got a jumper. You know, that's another consistent message with these relationship manifestations. And we got one on the floor now, too. Communicating clearly. There's no room for guessing when it comes to communication in these new beloved relationships, these new connected and developing relationships. What we don't understand, we need to be asking about till we have clarity. Otherwise, there's a whole lot of assuming going on, and we know what happens there. We end up telling ourselves a story that's been run through an old, maybe unhealed or as yet unhealed filter, or we run it through the filter of comparison to what we once knew in relationship. But none of that applies now, because the relationships we're developing today are not comparable to our old relationships, the ones that we're out of, that we left behind. They are not a frequency harmonization at all. So communicating clearly is really important. When you don't understand something, ask the question. If you still don't understand, ask again. And have the patience to do the same when you're asked to explain in greater detail. The Page of Pentacles has a message on it too about attention to details, and the details are quite important. So, what you don't know, ask. Oh, sweet. This is the one that fell on the floor. Listen to your intuition. Yeah, she would. He does. Combine your intuition with your wild instinct. That was in yesterday's message. I feel like it's repeating today. Unleash your wild instinct and stay really grounded in your empathic and intuitive gifts. You'll be like a superhero when you do that. Okay, next card. Life gets very rich and exciting when you live that way. And we can maintain it. It doesn't have to be, oh, well, I have a vacation day, so I'll just unleash myself today. Then, you know, try to stuff all that back into a container the following day. Forget about it. Let's just go there and stay there. Okay. One more card. How fitting. Patience, relaxation. Meditation brings answers. Yes, because when we are very grounded into our intuitive gifts, whatever they may be, we find ourselves spontaneously informed by the all that is. The unified field talks to us. We suddenly know things that come into our heart, mind, and we know what truth feels like. So, when in doubt, go there. All right, last card of the day is our affirmation card. I am sticking with the Universe Has Your Back deck. Gabrielle Bernstein. What is the highest and greatest affirmation for us today? What will serve us? I am the dreamer of my dream. Yeah, no one else is doing it for you. And if you're not doing it, who's going to? So, hop on the good foot, folks. Dream your dream. Dream it big. And if you think it's big enough, go a little bigger. That's my vote. Anyway, happy Thursday. Happy eclipse. Leave some comments. Let's hear about what's going on in your world and how these cards are resonating or even not resonating to your journey. I'd love to hear about it. Have a beautiful Thursday. If you'd like to book a private reading, you can do that in the description box on the YouTube channel. Everything's connected there, just a click away. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a share, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. My love and blessings to you, and I will see you tomorrow for Friday's message.